Understanding explanation text. Explanation text is a type of text in English that describes a process, talking about the process. This text is almost the same as produce text. However, if producer text describes how to do something, process. This text is explanation of how a process occurs. That's why we can know that explanation text serves to provide information to the reader about the process.
Characteristic of explanation text. There are several characteristics of this text, namely, using simple present tense. This text uses the simple present tense because this text explanation facts. Using action verbs. Action verbs are verbs that are used to describe an action that is taking place. Examples are do, make, read, and so on.
Using passive voice. The use of passive voice aims to emphasize the focus on the happenings rather than the subject. Using noun phrases. Using the technical terms. Technical terms refer to technical terms related to the topics discussed in this text. Process characteristic structure of explanation text do part of the explanation text, namely
General statement. General statement contains general information about the topics to be discussed in the text. Explanation contains a series of events, sequence of events of a process which is the topics of the text. We can also explain using why and how question, so that our explanation is more comprehensive.
Wow!
What is explanation text? The explanation text is a text to provide a clear explanation. Typically, the text offers an explanation of social, natural, or cultural phenomena. Social function or purpose. The purpose of the text is to explain how the dry season occurs and the effect. Generic structure. For the first is general statement. The dry season is an annual period with low rainfall, especially in the tropics. Tropical weather is dominated by the tropical rain belt, which moves from north to south and returns throughout the year.
In Indonesia, the dry season is caused by wind blowing from the Australian continent. In this condition, the east wind brings a head that comes from the Australian desert. Later, the winds move through Indonesia, so the Nusantara region is experiencing a drought. The effect of drought that can occur in the dry season. 1. The death of various plants. Plants are one of the sources of human life. In addition to being a food supply, plants also make a valuable contribution to the oxygen production that the body needs. The majority of plants die when drought causes it to affect the lack of oxygen, food, and the prevalence of pollution.
2. Drinking water is scarce. Man can survive for several days without food, but without drink, human can hardly survive. A lack of drinking water can cause dehydration and is highly dangerous for the human body.
3. Rising pollution. Further effect when plants die, then air pollutants become more common. This is because no plant serves as an agent that processes carbon dioxide gas as an oxygen for human life.
Language features. 1. Using chronological connection. Letter. 2. Using generic participant. Drought, wind, weather, oxygen, pollution. 3. Using passive voice. The dry season is an annual period with low rainfall. 4. Using simple present tense. A lack of drinking water can cause dehydration and is highly dangerous for the human body. 5. Using action verbs. Bring movies. 6. Using conjunction, cause and effects. So,
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from 11 Social 3. We will read an explanation text. We will explain the structure and dynamic feature. And my name is Fauzan Adil.
My name is Alia Putri. My name is Firda Amalia. My name is Linda Rianti.
General statement. We have known that tsunamis are a series of destructive waves and powerful. Tsunami is the deadliest wave because the wave speed is incredible fast. But do you know how a tsunami can happen?
Explanation. Tsunami originated from Japan, Su meaning harbor and Ami meaning wave. They are normally caused by landslides, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions in or close to an ocean. After some sort of underwater disturbance, this causes energy to rise up to sea level, pushing the water height into the air. Gravity kicks in and pulls it down again, and then consequently causing the water to filter out into many different directions.
when a tsunami begins to approach the shore, the energy in the wave is a compression. As a result, the water is pushed up into the wave, resulting in a powerful tsunami. If the trough hits the shoreline first, it causes the tide to drastically increase. Conclusion: so tsunamis happen because of natural disasters such as earthquakes or volcanic eruption. People who live near the shoreline have to be careful because they are threatened by tsunamis whenever there is an earthquake.
Language features. Features generally participant. Tsunami, ocean, using chronological connection, and then using passive voice pattern. They are normally caused by landscapes, earthquakes, volcanic eruption in or close to an ocean. People who live near the shoreline have to be careful because they are threatened by tsunamis wherever there is an earthquake. Tsunamis, simple present tense. We all know that tsunamis are a series of destructive waves and powerful action verbs. Descriptive kicks, pulls. That's all we can say. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.